No Man's Sky is probably the greatest comeback story in gaming history. The latest update is called Worlds Part 1 and is one of the most significant updates, with an overwhelming amount of changes and improvements. Here's what I found to be the most interesting stuff. Firstly, the update is pretty hefty in terms of graphical upgrades. The cloud system has been completely revamped, with volumetric clouds that can vary based on weather and planet type. Also very noticeable are the improved shadows, including self-shadowing on flora like grass. Shadows cast by clouds are also calculated in relation to the sun's position. There are now realistic wave formations, and the water also responds to weather. Speaking of weather, the wind system affects the environment. Effects like smoke and dust also respond to wind conditions. The rendering of objects like trees, rocks and grass has been moved to a GPU-based system, meaning we have improved levels of detail from further distances. With most of the graphical stuff covered, next up we have the new community expedition called the Liquidators. That's pretty much all about taking down some nasties that are spreading corruption across the universe. If you do your part, you can score some exclusive rewards, like the heavy-duty combat mech. And if for some reason you don't want to participate, then you can craft the individual parts later on. Some planets now have floating islands, and you can hop between these islands, either with your jetpack or starship, build bases up in the sky, or just enjoy the view. And speaking of starships, using the Starship Fabricator, we can now craft solar-class starships and customize them. As you would probably expect from a big No Man's Sky update, new creatures have also popped up across the universe, with some of them being hostile, while others are peaceful and can be adopted as companions. Sub-Zero and Desert Worlds specifically have gotten a bit of extra love to not look as barren anymore. There is much more stuff, like 40 new cooking recipes, new armor sets, starships being able to land on water, and much more. But these are my personal favorites. Drop your favorite additions in the comments. And as always, if you think your time was respected, then a like is appreciated.